Hi folks, Vic Bilson here. I just wanted to share with you a message today that I first heard from Ed Dale of Challenge Plus. It's called Success Sneaks Up on You. And I thought it was really appropriate for what we're doing here, and just thought I would share a little bit from this message with you. And success does sneak up on you. I can't tell you how important it is. You know, if you're to watch the movies or watch these online ads, read sales letters and that type of thing, you know, you'd believe that most times people just have this awesome success in their business, and you know, it just happens overnight. You know, they pick the right keyword, or and bang, you know, it happens. They're on their way, and it's amazing. The money starts rolling and pouring in. Well, you'd be right to think that, if you believe those messages. We've been effectively educated that way. But let me tell you, it doesn't happen that way. That's not true. Usually what happens is success sneaks up on you. This is the reality of success. Success so rarely occurs just like that. It is a constant and never-ending process. When I look back at my business over the past decade, you know, I've had the privilege to work with a lot of different companies. Many have gone out of business. I've had my share of failures along the way. But along that path, I've also slowly allowed success to sneak up on me. You know, if you believe those sales letters, it's all about laptops on the beach, exotic cars, and exotic locations. But what you don't see is the hundreds and hundreds of hours somebody's put in to have a business for that level of success. Does that mean I think you should stop now? Of course not. Don't be silly. This business is way, way better than any other business. For goodness sake, I'm here in my back porch in my home. This beautiful weather today, conducting my business. Now, how many companies out there can offer that kind of a benefit? You know, it's important for you to know this, for you to know the truth, because I hope it takes some of the pressure off. It doesn't mean that you have to keep the pedal on. You have to keep working. You have to be taking action. I think it takes the pressure off you doing that first draft or making that test, because it's not about the success or failure of that particular test or that particular website or that particular article. It's about your ability to do it over and over again, hopefully getting smarter as you go along. And you will. You'll get better as you do it, and as you continue to do it. I want you to be very clear right now. Think about overnight successes. Perhaps think of Apple, Google, YouTube, or another company out there that you can think of. You know, even Apple was a couple of years in Woz's garage with Steve Jobs and Wallace working part-time. It didn't happen overnight. They had a great idea and they were in the right spot, but it took a lot of time and effort, ups and downs, for it to happen. The founders of YouTube started off at PayPal. It wasn't an overnight success. It started with one video and it grew slowly. Now, yes, once they got on a roll, boy did they get on a roll. That lead up time until you get the benefit of all the hard work you put in, the process that you put in place takes time. Now, don't let that be an excuse to say, oh, it takes time, and you don't do anything. Every day that you're not doing something is adding to the time that it takes. Momentum and consistency are the most important keywords in this business. And you get momentum by continuously doing something over a period of time. A streak, if you will. In the film, the comedian Jerry Seinfeld talks about streaks. He talks about how he literally had his calendar. he would draw a line through every day that he was able to write. And he just did that day after day after day after day. And he continuously did that. All of a sudden, you get to look at the calendar as this visual reminder, and you see that you got to do it today because you can't break the streak. Too often we're protected in this concept of failure, and it's such a big deal. It's a shame we're taught that failure is bad. It's not. Testing is great. There are two outcomes in that test, a positive one and a negative one. Either outcome is good. You've either learned something that you can't do, or you learned something that you can do. But after 4 or 5 negative results, people tend to chuck it away and say it's not for them because we're trained. Everything we see in the movies is all about this instant success, or this overnight success, or this amazing success. So I really want you to focus on that success sneaks up on you. And it always does. And often you're in success and you don't even realize you're in success because it just so gradually got that way. And that's a pretty awesome thing. But you need to keep at it. Don't let your setbacks stop you. Don't let others, their negative talk, stop you. Quit listening to that nonsense. You can have whatever success you want if you allow it to sneak up on you. You know, success does sneak up on you. People very rarely have overnight success. It often takes a lot of time and effort. Momentum and consistency are the most important keywords in this business. Testing is important, and failure is good. Failures are data we can use to adjust your course. Don't let failure get in your way. Don't let the setbacks of life deter you in your quest for success, because success does sneak up on you if you give it time. Thanks for your time, and I look forward to seeing you over the top.